Life's a gamble, take a chance in the twilight of fortune's dance. Host with voices rich and cool, share the secrets, break the rules. Martini wisdom flows like gold, every episode a story told.
Greetings from fabulous Las Vegas. I'm Drew Masur. Your mother tried to warn you about me, but you probably didn't listen. To my right, you would proudly introduce him to your family, but maybe not tell your therapist what's going on. It's Jason Slider LeDuc.
That is solid advice.
And to my left, you'll end up telling your therapist about him, but you won't bring him home to mom. It's Christian Mental Ward.
What's up, guys?
Sup?
What's not up?
In IRL, it's been a little while since we've hung out.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
You got a new fridge and new teeth.
well, I don't have the new tooth yet. I have the spot. I made a parking spot. So what happened?
Which incidentally is also how he dates.
Yeah, well, no, my dentist is super hot. And I'm kind of hoping I get another cavity, if you know what I'm saying.
Because that's what turns dentists on. People
Poor
with bad
mental
oral hygiene. Yeah. Good luck. Well, maybe it's like the bad boy strategy. I don't know.
So for all the other things that I've had, so I had a root canal, yada, 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 had the tooth taken out. And this was a dental implant. And for everything else, they've been putting me to sleep. And so this time she's like, no, I'm keeping you awake. And that was a lot to just kind of have someone, they basically take a Dremel and go, did you feel that? Nope. And you can still taste the blood a little bit, even though you're all numbed up. And then the little sucker goes, and you're just like, it's, oh, that's not good.
I don't know about you guys when I'm getting that kind of stuff done and I'm awake for it. The worst part for me is the smell. Like that ground up tooth smell. Like it's the
Usually
that's the worst part for me.
I usually just grab. Look, I'll work the sucker thing. So yeah, because otherwise I'm going to sit there and gag.
Honest to God, at one point,
I can't wait to clip that.
At one point, it was a little much, and I kind of reached over and like held her arm a little bit, like, and she goes, "You doing okay?" I am now. But how it came out was,
and then afterwards,
your eyes are so pretty.
and then afterwards, she looked at him and said, "Now you're not going to be allowed to perform in oral sex." And he said, "Well, then I hope you take credit cards." Which is an old Caroline Ray joke.
And she said, "We do.
We do, yeah. We just know, just not from you. No checks.
Preferred.
No checks.
Actually, if you could just Apple Pay, that'd be great.
Not Discover." Sorry, Discover. It had to be said.
Yes, and then I got a new fridge because my other one was very, very hot, and fridges aren't supposed to do that.
And more,
Slider told me that. He's an engineer.
Would you like me to explain?
and
how
more,
different
more
it is?
what
importantly,
happened.
and this is what matters, the ice maker didn't work.
Well, yeah. And there was a hot spot, and I went to my engineer, rocket scientist buddy, and I said, "Is this supposed to happen?" And he went, "In the refrigerator? No." And I go, "Is it bad?" And he goes, "Fucking yeah, it's hot."
Well, and then
it's super hot.
It's not good.
Yeah,
And
and,
then
the
I have my
double
raisin
down.
buddy
Yes,
friend.
and the mechanic friend.
Then I have my mechanic raise, but I go, "Is that bad?" He goes, "That's super bad. That should not be that hot." And then so I went to the store and I said, "I need a refrigerator."
There you go.
So need a tooth, need a refrigerator. I'm doing great.
So it has been a while, IRL.
Yeah.
And I'm going to steal a bit from you.
Oh.
You're gonna bring a sheet of paper? It's not really my bit, but go ahead.
Homework.
So and it's funny, because I still work for the government. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know why.
I heard
You know what?
someone's looking for those.
Somebody's looking for that. I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
I'm told if you wrap that around your gun, the government will never find it.
Possibly, but
But do you
That
guys
is the craziest stuff. Oh my God.
seriously, what is
whole
not happening in the world? People are freaking out about the Epstein files.
Right?
Texas is underwater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
California's about to start being on fire
Yeah,
again.
California,
Well,
when is
we're
California
on fire. We've
And-
got a wildfire right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Here.
Grok went insane for a couple days.
Oh yeah, the Mecha Hitler.
And I wasn't going to say it on YouTube because now we're probably banned. But
Oh shit.
We'll bleep that out.
We'll cut
Mecca.
it out.
We'll bleep
But-
Mecca beep out.
but
my favorite team,
most-
the Atlanta
yeah,
Falcons.
most importantly, the Red Sox won 10 in a row right before the All-Star break.
Yankees suck.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yankees
Yankees
suck.
suck.
Oh shit.
Yankees suck. Yankees suck.
Damn it.
Yeah.
YouTube won't ban.
I thought I did a sports thing.
If they do, fuck you too. But do you guys remember right after 2020
I didn't start the time.
when
I do not.
Las Vegas was trying to get everyone to come back, so they dropped the prices. And there was people, well, and this will make sense in a second, but there was a demographic that began to show up in Las Vegas that was clearly not cut out to come to Las Vegas. They would ride the scooters up the escalators on the strip. They were getting into fights in the casinos.
The people mover scooters.
Yeah,
Okay.
basically, they were for people that can't walk, but these people all could walk. They were just all getting the scooters. and
you
riding
were
them.
renting them, right?
Are you referring to douchebags?
I am absolutely referring to Ratchet douchebags.
Okay.
So another industry that was hit hard by that and has had to reduce their prices was the cruise line.
Yeah, I just took a cruise.
And the cruise line industry, particularly one particular one, Carnival, which is known as, and I quote, the Walmart of the seas. They have been having a problem because they also dropped their prices, and they actually have like basically cruises to nowhere. So it's a 3-day cruise where you leave in Galveston.
float around and
Like
eat,
you leave,
eat.
like you leave Los Angeles Harbor, you go out past Catalina, you hang out for 2 days, and then come back.
gamble and eat all you can eat.
And they have had numerous issues with some people that have little class. And so they recently reinstituted and began to enforce several rules. Number
can't
one,
wait to hear this.
yes, stricter drug enforcement. Because
boo.
no matter where you're from, cannabis is banned on board. Number two, youth curfew. Guests 17 and below need to leave public spaces by 1 a.m. unless accompanied by an adult or a part of a supervised use program.
I say 9 p.m.
Here's the problem. I know a lot of adults that would accompany a 17-year-old out past 1 o'clock.
And we're back to this.
It's a callback.
Fan restrictions. Handheld non-battery fans are now prohibited because of safety concerns. Bluetooth speakers. Guests may no longer play their own music in public areas. Drink package enforcement. Stay with me on this one.
Well, I want to go back to the Bluetooth speaker because that should have been the rule all along, right?
That's
it
proper
is.
social
even on,
rules.
Even on Carnival Cruise Lines,
Put your headphones
I
on.
believe they're providing some kind of entertainment
Right.
for you.
And also, and this thing, I don't know when it became cool for like people to walk around with them strapped to their backpacks. Like I'll be in a store and someone comes in, dude, you don't need your own theme music. Or if you do,
Dude,
put
don't
in
you
your
remember
headphones.
beatboxes? Man, I mean, people used to.
Yeah, but you only played that for people that wanted to hear it because you had to save those 17.
Remember thumb cards?
Those
Also-
17 batteries.
Also, they weren't playing stupid K-pop on boomboxes back in the 80s.
Hey, I have a new affinity for K-pop. I
right.
just found a movie on Netflix. It's
Oh, I
awesome.
thought K-pop was going to be a girl you met.
I hope so.
But anyway, so the drink package enforcement.
yeah.
So Carnival, now they've always had this rule. People are saying that's kind of new, but it's not. There is a 15 daily limit drink on their Carnival Cheers package. And they've been loose on enforcing it, but now they're going to enforce 15 drinks a day.
I won't be taking Carnival Cruise.
For 15 drinks a day. I feel like that's pretty liberal.
That's happy hour, bro.
No, I've definitely gone past 15.
I could house 15
And,
drinks between
and let me tell
3
you,
and 7.
here's what's going to happen, because it happens to me. At drink 15, I don't want to hear the word no. I paid for this motherfucker. I mean, I would be ratchet. I paid for this fucking drink, buddy. You're going to give me 22 beers.
That's actually drink 7. Right? Never mind 15. Look, I don't have to drive the boat.
Right.
And the last one is though not officially banned, hip hop and rap appears to be quietly removed from many of the ship's playlist. DJs also will decline guest requests now. Now, that last one, what has happened is the backlash has been all of these people saying, well, these new rules are racist. And so where I got this was a 3-page article of all of the people reacting to it. And my favorite one was a known minority influencer who said, it's not against black people, it's against Ratchet people. So we found out where all the ones that were here in Vegas went. They all went to Carnival Cruise Line.
Here's the thing.
Shouldn't the music be yacht rock?
All right.
All the time.
We all know that song, and I don't want to sing too much of it, but it talks about going from a window to a wall till sweat drips off bodily parts, right?
Yes,
we all know
exactly.
that song.
Testicles.
And here's the thing. It's hilarious to me to see that played on a cruise and like
Middle-aged white people dancing to it.
so many, and then a bunch of young ones that like weren't out and think it's a new song. So I think what's happening is, look, maybe there's some stuff in songs now that people are getting a little upset about.
It's not the lyrics.
Oh, it's well,
no,
it's a shitty policy, man. Look, you know,
I don't.
If you're going to advertise yourself as a party boat, you can't get mad when people go fucking party.
They don't advertise themselves. They advertise themselves as
Carnival
like the
Cruise is
family.
absolutely the party boat.
They're like, we're the family fun.
That's Disney. Disney's the family one. Royal is the fancy one.
I feel like the Carnival Cruise song has the lyrics, "Ain't we got fun in it?"
Yeah. Carnival Cruise is like, come party with us, and then they're like, no, don't party so hard. You asked for it. You asked for it.
Recently at
There was a pandemic.
At a demarcation point in Galveston, Texas, 24 people got into a fight. And because that, once you get off the cruise ship, you're now in Department of Homeland Security territory. They all got arrested, and they are now part of, and I did not know this existed prior to this.
Were they deported to Swaziland or something?
No. Alligator Alcatraz. But really, they are now on the no sail list. There is such a thing as a no sail list, which I feel like would be a resume booster.
Come sail away. No, not you.
Not you, Steve.
You're hot.
Not you, Steve.
We
because
all know
15 drinks means 15 drinks.
We all know that there's this handful of cruises, just like there's a handful of airlines, right? If you want to fly fancy, you fly this one. If you don't want to fly so fancy, you fly this one. If you want a high-end cruise, there's plenty of high-end cruise lines out there. I'm not going to name names. But if you want a discount party cruise for like $582 and split the room with somebody.
Dude, I know where we can get a pontoon boat right now.
Right? I mean, that's
where I'm going.
That's what I'm talking about.
And you know what? There's no music band on our party boat pontoon.
Well, if I'm there, it'll be all yacht rock all day long.
Exactly.
As long as
we're not banning anything, but it's all going to be. It's so much Doobie
So
Brothers.
if it's not Michael McDonald, I mean, it's probably banned.
It's going to be the Pina Colada song on repeat.
But also Michael McDonald.
I have a question.
Yeah.
What did they get in a fight about?
I have no idea. 24 people getting off a cruise, and they got into a huge fight. Like,
Yeah.
I guess they didn't want to get duct taped to their chair like it would happen on an airplane, so they waited till they got into the lobby. But dude, now you're in federal territory, and the federal government, apparently our number one industry right now in the federal government, which is not, say like, I don't know, releasing list. The number one policy of our federal government is building prisons. This is not a smart play.
Not wrong.
Yeah, no.
I really
well,
really
fighting.
got in a
Look,
fight
fighting.
about-
Yeah, people run off at the mouth. I mean, it's
Yeah, but 24 people.
there was a
24
pandemic.
people.
Well, yeah,
I just world star.
there was a time in our life. There was a time in our life where you looked at me and said, "Drew, we're fighting," and my reaction was not to go.
That time was 3 weeks ago.
That my reaction was not to say, no, let me assess the situation. Let me use my de-escalation skill. No, my response was I flipped a table, got my lighter out, and tried to burn a place down.
Yeah.
I failed miserably.
However,
at both things.
the bouncers.
both things.
To be fair, we never actually fought anyone that night.
No.
The bouncers were always our friends because we know how to tip.
Not in Guam.
Yeah, no.
They did not like us.
And throwing money at people
Did
at
not
some
work.
point becomes very offensive.
Well, when you do it like James Caan in Godfather, clean yourself up and then smash him with a garbage can.
Which is what we did.
You're not closed. You're not closed. You're not closed. You're not closed. Okay.
Man, that lady was, she would not stop swinging that broom at you.
So, speaking of ladies cleaning house,
that's where all the scumbags who were not classy enough for Vegas, and that's a low bar.
I mean,
are now
Circus is still open, right?
right?
Yeah, but don't go there. No, because I like to go into circus, and I don't want to get into a fight.
Then don't.
You like to go to circus?
That's still a good steakhouse, and that
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard
Yes,
good things about the
steakhouse is
steakhouse.
still
and
good.
that foot-long chili dog for like $7.
Chili dog.
The next day, you hate yourself.
Do you want this one? do you want to take this one?
Oh my god! Why are you eating a chili dog? You have money.
Oh, ever since that kid from Offit told us about it.
Yeah,
That'll be a very special episode.
that will be that one. That one requires some getting into.
that will be an after dark.
That'll be
episode.
if we ever start a Patreon. You know, we're not going to charge you. We just want to verify that you're serious.
Speaking of serious things,
Check out our Patreon. There's nothing on it.
It doesn't really exist. We're on all the other socials, but we're not on Patreon because, we have jobs. Well, I'm sorry, I have a job. They have money.
Who would you rather be?
You know who's got $12 million? A lady in Thailand. Do you know how she got it? Because
a lot of time on her knees.
For the last 3 years, she has been having sex and then recording and then blackmailing multiple Buddhist monks. She has extorted from them $12 million from... I mean, first of all, yes. Absolutely.
Good on you. That's
Okay.
capitalism.
She was arrested. They had over 80,000 photos and videos of at least 9 monks.
Wait, say those numbers again.
80,000 different photos and videos.
Of just
of
nine dudes.
That's like
Nine dudes.
That's like 8,000, 9,000 a piece.
I don't think there's 8,000 videos of you having sex.
There's not. I mean,
and that's including 4,000 that you own.
There's a solid catalog. Don't get me wrong, but it's not 8,000.
No.
Am I not understanding how being a Buddhist monk works? I didn't think they owned anything. I didn't think they had money.
That's my point. How did they get $12 million?
Church does.
Yeah, they're so they're called abbots and monks, and the monasteries have money, and they have money as people.
So the monasteries have said, all right, we're gonna pay.
Oh, it's a whole thing. This whole thing is blowing up, but I don't want to get into all that because that's boring. I just want to know what this lady did to get 9 monks to pay her $12 million.
I know what she
3
did.
years.
There's 80,000 videos of it apparently. But I'm impressed because this is the best part is it reinforces the basic Buddhist principle, which is that all suffering comes from a desire for for things.
Yes. Life is suffering, and sometimes you got to pay. When someone goes, "I have 8,000 videos of you fucking me."
But are the monks themselves suffering because they're not paying the bill?
They
got laid.
Apparently,
they potentially have a future on OnlyFans.
Ooh.
And they didn't have to pay the money.
Yeah, you know what?
Who's the real victim here?
And here's why I don't know that that's a thing, because apparently it hasn't shown up as, an entire subject of porn. Buddhist monk stepbro, what are you doing?
first of all, how'd she meet him? Like, she's like, "Hey, what's up, monk?"
I think Buddhist monks are allowed to be out and about.
All you have to do is get the first one, because then they'll go tell their buddies.
But they didn't tell their buddies she's extorting me. What an asshole friend.
Well, she probably waited until she had
getting extorted by a woman.
She probably waited until she had a couple.
And then you were
thousand.
like, "Hey, Drew, you got to check this lady out. She's awesome."
Yeah,
and then I was getting extorted by.
So she stopped extorting me.
And then I was getting extorted by her. Like, dude, not cool, bro.
I don't think you understand the strategy.
I have so many questions. How she met 9 monks?
You made notes.
Yes. How she met 9 different monks. How she got 12 million. I mean, that is such an obscene amount of money.
Because it's not like
$12 million isn't that obscene.
She did not
From
wait.
9 months? If I told you I
She
slept
did
with
not
9
wait
priests and got
until she had
$12 million out
1,000
of it, you'd be
videos of
impressed.
each one of those guys. She did not wait until she had 1,000 videos. She probably started at like 10 videos. Hey, I've got 10 videos of you doing this. Give me this amount of money.
And then they just kept
And,
doing it.
and they're like, okay, here's that amount of money, but you're still open on Tuesday, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. So
You're not going to take any more videos,
Where-
right? Of course not.
I want to see a picture of her because she's got to be hot.
She is.
Is she?
And now
is
she's-
she-
and now
is
she's
she
rich.
More or less hot than your dentist?
Ooh. That is an excellent question.
All right. While he's looking up the picture,
That's her.
which
I think she's pretty. I think my dentist is pretty.
we're gonna throw that picture right there, and yeah, she is. She's cute.
She's not $12 million cute.
No, but she's
But she also got
she's
arrested.
$1,000 at a time.
She
Cute.
got arrested for extortion, money laundering, and receiving stolen goods. So, I mean, at some point,
So not all of it was cash.
right. So at some point, some Buddhist monk was like, I'm gonna swipe
Oh,
that.
this-
I'm gonna swipe that gold and pay my
Yeah,
mistress.
nobody's going to miss this big gong. No one will know this is gone.
Oh, that's great.
She had to be.
What big gong? What are you talking
She
about?
had to be so good in bed. I mean, just rock star level.
Yeah.
I mean, sadly, well, I don't know if she gambled it all away, but she ran it all through gambling sites, and that might have been the money laundering bit.
That sounds...
What's her? Do we know her name?
They call her Miss Golf.
Miss Golf. There's a future for you here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Well, come on back. We'll have you on the show.
Sadly, it will be out of you after you get out of Thai prison, which I don't think is going to go super well.
I bet she gets out of.
never.
I bet she gets out of Thai prison very easily because she has $12 million.
I don't know. Isn't the
Not
last,
anymore.
And that's what the government knows about.
Isn't the last president of Thailand in prison? And she was pretty rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's my true and honest thing about it. When it boils all down, all you religions have got to stop having your leaders into this celibacy thing. This whole like, oh, you gotta be pure to teach. No. Let your religious leaders get a little ass, chill out. The sermons will be better. It'll be groovy. They'll stop touching people and French kissing people and maybe.
Well, and then like
Let my people go.
yeah,
yeah,
let it
exactly.
go. Let everybody
you'll
get that nut.
you'll stop getting perverts. Because what probably keeps a lot of people out of this
Or
religion
stop- or
things
stop
like
making
it's like
perverts.
it's you know I truly believe in the spiritual path, but the whole no sex thing, that's a deal breaker,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah.
No.
When I was a much younger man, I thought about like, maybe I'll preach the good word.
Oh,
Then I figured out what threesomes were.
I distinctly remember in high school, and this was like peak Oral Roberts. I need $8 million, or the Lord's going to call me home. I'm thinking, I am way more.
I am willing to accept those charges.
I am way more persuasive than Oral Roberts, and I'm like, I could do so much. Who's the super church guy down in Texas? Joel somebody.
You're going to have to be more specific. than that.
Yeah, Joel Osmond or whatever. But yeah, I am way more charming than him, and so
I've
are
often
you.
thought we should start a cult, and it would just go so well.
It would absolutely.
I mean,
brother-
it might interfere with some of your guys' like clearances and businesses.
Yeah, at that point, I've got a 1973 Carrera RSR 2.7 lightweight. I don't give a shit about my security clearance. Why do you need that car? To do the Lord's work. And the immortal words of Cannonball
Right
Run,
around
I can do it
1989,
faster.
David Koresh had this conversation with his friend.
All David Koresh ever had.
The Waco Wacko, baby. Yeah.
All David Koresh got out of that, or got when his cult was a '67 Camaro. Not that great.
and not alive anymore.
Not alive anymore. Well, you do. He was waiting for word from God. Do you know what that final word from God was? You're fired.
Oh!
Well, it's been nice having this podcast. If you want to know where the good talk.
If you know where any horny monks are, let me know. I could use a little boost.
If you're a horny monk,
Are there
or,
monkettes?
or one of the remaining members of the Branch Davidians, send your cards and letters to Mental and Drew.
Text, don't call.
I
Are there
won't answer 'em.
monkettes? Are there monkettes?
I don't think Buddhist, no. But, with the shaved head, who can tell the difference? They don't eat much.
Do you have anything, sir?
The good thing about
I just have a sincere apology. To the internet. That's all I have.
We're all going to watch White Lotus and think about our privilege.
no. We're going to go and watch The Righteous Gemstones
Yes.
because it's got an excellent Danny McBride, Walton Goggins ratio. So yeah.
1-to-1.
Yes.
See how I did that math real quick?
All that schooling has definitely paid off.
Engineering school, baby. Engineering
Yeah,
school.
meanwhile, I'm still on Duolingo
Red
going,
ice fall.
number line, -1 + 1 equals, I don't know.
Yeah.
No, do you have anything?
Freedom Week was awesome.
Freedom Week was awesome. I actually want to thank you for inviting me. I had a great time with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom.
If you guys are not checking out the Leadership Mindset podcast, you're missing out. Not just that, but also just the updates and all the cool stuff that is happening in the tech scene and in the Las Vegas tech scene, vet tech scene. And I've been stealing your joke because you get invited to talk at City Hall, like, hey, what can we do to help vets, entrepreneurs? And you're like, give them a checklist. They'll friggin' do the check. Because I've got 4 guys that are getting ready to get out and they've got like whole transition programs and skill bridges. And they're like, yeah, I've got this checklist. It was supposed to take 6 months. It took me like 3 weeks.
It took me like 3 minutes.
Yeah, because if you it's a compulsion. If you put a checklist in front of a military person, I have to do the checklist.
Well, I've already done 9 of these.
Why do you think I made notes? It was on my checklist. Clean the house, get ready for the podcast.
Make notes for the podcast.
Make notes for the podcast.
Notes for the podcast, absolutely. So yeah. So but I did say I stole your joke and I enjoyed that whole thing. Though, so it's a great bunch of people.
What's really funny is it's not a joke. I say it all the time, and
But
they
it's
don't,
fact.
They don't
It's
believe
fact.
me. They're like, it can't be that simple. I was like, trust me, it's that simple.
It is really.
And then they don't do it.
And they're like, but what if we make a bad checklist? Oh, don't worry. They'll let you know.
They're all bad. All checklists are bad.
We'll provide feedback.
They're going to let you know where your checklist fails.
It's like George Box's law about mathematical models, right? All models are wrong. Some models are useful.
Which is also how Drew dates. And that's a callback. That's a comedy thing.
They are all useful. You are not wrong, sir. You are not wrong.
You're going to have to find a new dentist.
Not telling her about this podcast.
She'll find it anyway.
Yeah. Once we have our 7 million viewers.
That's why I'm not talking about my audiologist.
There's a what joke in there, but
Well, I'm going to go get on Grok and see what kind of terrible stuff it says. Or maybe I'll get the new anime chick they've got for it and just have a new friend.
I'm a little annoyed. Like, okay, so you're like
You're
this.
annoyed by the anime chick?
No, I'm
Are you
annoyed by
Grok?
Grok. So you're this great AI, and you could be any racist in history, and you come up with, I mean, like, again, Rick and Morty. You could have been Abraham, or was it Adolf Linkletter? You know,
Yep.
Yeah, right. There's so many better races you could be than Mecha Hitler, or I'm sorry, Mecha beep. Yeah, sorry, yeah, we're gonna have to beep that out again.
you're the one who's got to edit it.
I know. God damn it, and I'm so good at it. Clearly.
The robotic former war leader.
The craziest part, like, look, I'm an engineer. I'm involved in the tech community here. Sometimes we do things, we write code, we make choices, and we think they're going to be good choices. There are unanticipated consequences.
Which is also how Drew dates. Sorry.
That's the name of Drew's new book.
Unanticipated
So
consequences.
sometimes that happens, and I think that at its core, I think that's what happened to Grok and
Sure.
XAI or what I think that's what
I
happened.
think it was a
to-
garbage in, garbage out.
the
situation.
worst.
Oh,
the-
totally. Bunch of basement dwellers.
But the worst part of it all was not that this happened, that the massive response from a segment of the population was like, finally, finally an AI I can get on board with.
But I'm guessing
When you're-
guessing Grok probably would have released the Epstein files.
When you're trained
Grok still might.
when you're trained in the dark recesses of Twitter,
Yeah.
you come out spewing hate and nonsense. And so garbage in, garbage out.
So clearly,
That could be the
Grok-
name of our
Grok-
podcast, Garbage In, Garbage Out.
Grok does not watch our podcast.
I think Grok watches everything.
Oh, God. If you want to know what the good tacos are.
I say, yeah, if Grok was watching our podcast, Grok would be having sex with Taiwanese Buddhist fuckers, and
How do you know Grok isn't?
because he's in a bad mood. He would not be that dark if he was.
Maybe he's getting blackmailed.
Maybe that's why they gave him the little animation girl. They were like, go get some ass. Chill out,
Chill
man.
out, man.
Maybe she was doing both, Dad. Inside joke.
Stories. Someday. When we get all caught up on our podcasts, someday we're gonna sit down. Someday we're gonna sit down and tell stories.
Yes, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Flag Day 2028. Because that's probably when you're watching this episode.
You know, I'm actually, because it takes so long to edit the video on this, because you actually do have such a great setup, and I have to like go through and get all of the different angles. I think I am just going to just blast. You might get all of these audio podcasts at once, and then the videos are just going to lag behind.
Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
yeah.
Be like, boom, 9 new episodes. What?
It's more like 12, but yeah.
Shit. Happy Flag Day 2028.
Happy Flag Day, Jacques.
Happy Flag Day, Amanda. And Brooks also. Happy Flag Day, Brooks. Brooks Brooks is a friend of mine. He's in the Air Force now, and he's like, he found this because of something you tagged on one of your social media posts, and he just said, it's probably a good thing you're not a teacher anymore.
Yeah, no, that's solid.
One
We've all
might argue, but maybe it was never a good thing. Although you did drive the bus,
I did drive the bus.
the long bus.
Well, I had to learn on the short bus, but yes, I drove the long bus. I drove the regular
in one of the
bus.
podcasts.
Yes.
It'll be released.
It'll be released after this.
I tried
The podcast that was released in 2027 talked about his bus career.
He still dove into the short. I tried to help him, and he's still like, short bus.
It's nothing but love, mental, nothing but love.
Not a love.
Speaking of love,
I'm trying
Oh, you have more?
I don't know.
trying not to crunch ice into the microphone.
I thought we were.
Let's see.
I think we're all done, though.
So good in bed. Celibacy. I like how you turn something fun and sordid and dirty into like a political, like societal commentary.
Right.
Right.
Whoa. Is there a
You did
political?
something super fun and made it boring.
Is there political social commentary that isn't sex?
No, it's not about the political commentary being about sex. It was like we were talking about something fun, like this woman's sticking it to a religion.
I was going to say, like Buddhist monk.
Literally and figuratively.
Ooh. Hey.
Triple word score. And then Drew's like, but maybe we shouldn't do that. Thank you for attending my TED Talk.
No, I want to know what kind of skills she's got to make $12 million in 3 years. That's $4 million a year.
And
That's $1 million a quarter. Holy shit snacks, man. That's hot buttered fuck. And end episode.
I can't follow that. Can't follow that.
thanks for watching. I'm hitting stop.
Thanks for joining us. If you want to disagree or agree, if you want to correct our math, or you just need to find out where the good tacos are, you can drop us a line at sincityspin.podcast@gmail.com. You can text us at 702-721-7328. We're on Facebook, Insta, Reddit, and the thing formerly known as Twitter. That is all we have. Stay safe and hopefully luck will be your lady. But if you wind up broke, well, I hope you have a swinging time.
Well, hot shit. You think I'm not bringing that back to you later today? You're out of your mind. Well, hot